Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. John Finnegan will continue to put in long hours at the sanitarium and put his medical moxie to good use. The show virtually treats Finn like Superman since he's always saving the day. Steffy Forrester surely views Finn as an idol since he's come to her deliverance so numerous times, most lately when she was locked in crazed Luna Nozawa's pen. Still, Finn has also proven he's an idol to his cases, including Steffy, Sheila Sharp and especially Eric Forrester since he came up with his life-saving treatment. Since B&B has really played up this heroic angle with Finn, we can suppose of the perfect absorbing story that should come next. Finn needs to get knocked off his pedestal just a bit and prove he's human, just like everyone differently. Although Finn is typically the one coming up with results on the job and stepping up when it counts, what if he drops the ball on a particular case? Finn might overdiagnose someone with woeful results, or maybe he could make a big mistake like giving a case the wrong drug or lozenge. The show has stressed the fact that there were two Dr. Finnegans at the sanitarium where Finn works with his mama, Lee Finnegan. Perhaps that could come into play ever if Finn accidentally gets some test results meant for Lee and thinks he can help. There might be a situation where Lee gets criticized for Finn's mistake, just to add the drama of it all. Anyhow, it'd be intriguing to watch Finn manage with losing a case and it being his fault. Finn might be torn up enough to lean on Sheila for comfort and set the stage for further drama in his marriage. This clearly seems like commodity Sheila would exploit in her sweats to form a real bond with Finn. Whatever the case, Finn and Steffy could use a new plot, so we'll bring you more prognostications on what their coming bone might look like. Bad news is always just around the corner, so stick with us for updates on what might be in store for Steffy and Finn. How far will Steffy Forrester go to get indeed with Hope Logan? The rivals feel to be bogged in a grand game of tit-for-tat on the Bold and the Beautiful, and scuttlebutt has it Queen Steffy may take effects too far. Will Steffy Forrester risk her own marriage to make Hope's life a living hell? Then's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful, spoilers ahead. It doesn't feel to count what man Hope Logan wants on the Bold and the Beautiful. Steffy will find a way to throw off her love. Carter Walton seems to be falling hard for Hope, and it'll only be a matter of time before Steffy figures it out. You would suppose Steffy would be thrilled that Hope is following someone differently around like a lost puppy dog, and not her hubby Dr. Finn, but that doesn't feel to be the case. Steffy Forrester takes it upon herself to ail Hope's new relationship. Will she use her Forrester charm to betray Carter down from Hope? More importantly, how will Finn reply if he stops by Forrester Creations and catches his woman flirting with Hope's new man? Steffy Forrester has always maintained that she's trying to save her marriage from Hope Logan. But, if she's not careful, she could actually lose her hubby, trying to get back at her longtime rival for kissing him. Carter Walton stunned by Steffy Forrester. Meanwhile, Carter Walton has always been unlucky in love on the Bold and the Beautiful. It's anyone's guess how he'll reply when his master starts throwing herself at him in front of everyone at the office. Do you suppose that Steffy will take effects too far? Should she let records be bygones at this point, since Hope easily isn't trying to kiss Finn presently? Taylor Hayes will find herself in a position where she's forced to tell Steffy Forrester the verity about her condition. Will Steffy take this occasion to try to force Ridge Forrester to reunite with Taylor? Steffy will be extremely upset about her mama once she learns of her opinion. People can die of a broken heart, it happens every day. Steffy doesn't want to lose her mama, especially now that she has come back home. Taylor's heart has been broken for times and Ridge is the only person who can fix that. Brooke may love Ridge, but she has no way loved him this important. Brooke always just runs into another man's arms. This should show Ridge that he and Taylor are meant to be together. Steffy will probably prompt Ridge to let Brooke sew and mend Taylor's heart before it's too late. Ridge care about Taylor, but will he abandon Brooke? Brooke has formerly caught Ridge and Taylor in what she considers a veritably unhappy position. Brooke is furious because she feels that Taylor is trying to come between her and Ridge formerly again. Taylor tries to explain that Brooke doesn't know the whole story, but Brooke truly believes she saw Taylor making a play for Ridge. Will Taylor tell Brooke what's going on with her, or does she simply brush Brooke off to go talk to Steffy and tell her what's wrong? Will Brooke understand if Taylor tells her the verity and believe that she's not after Ridge after all? Will Brooke still bash the way they're going about this as being dirty and underhanded just the same? Now that everything is out in the open, it seems that Ridge can work through this further actually. Ridge claims to love Brooke, but he's bending over backward to help Taylor, including lying to Brooke about what he and Taylor are doing. Who will Ridge choose in the end? Will Ridge break Brooke's heart and run to Taylor formally again? Ridge apparently made up his mind months ago. Will Ridge continue to blend back and forth between these two, or will he eventually take some responsibility and refuse to allow Steffy to mandate his future? Will Brooke Logan will most probably be single and ready to mingle by Thanksgiving. With dying Taylor Hayes back in Los Angeles, it's not looking great for Ridge. General agreement among observers is it's only a matter of time before Ridge Forrester dumps Brooke and rides off into the evening with Taylor. It was easy for Brooke Logan to lecture her son Hope Logan about esteeming other people's marriages and flirting with unapproachable men when she was in a married relationship. But Brooke is going to get a tough memorial about being single in Los Angeles. Without Ridge Forrester tying her down, will she be suitable to follow her own advice to her son? Or will Brooke go mischief and get caught up with someone additional's man like she generally does? A Brooke Logan and Bill Spencer reunion. Coming week, Brooke is supposed to be trying to help Bone Bill win back her family Katie Logan now that she's sad and single. Will she decide she wants Bill Spencer to herself and betray him? There's formerly a Logan family battle brewing over Bone Bill. It could get messy if Brooke is on the prowl. There's also a ton of other unapproachable men that Brooke Logan could go spoon with and produce problems in her relationship. Eric seems to still hold a candle for his former honey, and Brooke could always go to Il Giardino and cry on Deacon Sharp's shoulder. Who do you suppose Brooke will go after formerly Ridge dumps her for Taylor? Brooke could be sabotaging her relationship with Ridge. She made illegal allegations in bloody detail after poking and seeing the remedy session with Chandra, determining Taylor was luring Ridge. Brooke accused Taylor of luring Ridge Forrester. Brooke had no business going to Steffy Forrester's house to meddle on Taylor and Ridge to begin with, but yet, there she was and indicted Taylor of trying to betray him. Indeed, though the therapist was still there, Brooke either blocked her out or allowed. Taylor was getting Ridge into some kind of demoralized triangle. Brooke cast a suspicious and skeptical eye when Taylor explained her condition as well. She scoffed at her explanation of broken heart pattern induced it was made up. Latterly, Brooke brazened Ridge, who had been for a talk with Eric Forrester, who knew of the condition. Ridge tried to explain, and Brooke admitted she'd dealt the condition, but she still sounded veritably suspicious and distrustful of both Ridge and Taylor. Steffy arrived just as Brooke left, and Taylor explained everything to her, including her former opinion of heart failure, and that she allowed. She was dying. Steffy could tell Brooke was ticklish as she left and caught the tail end of the battle. Brooke had walked in right after Ridge left. Steffy knew that there was pressure in the air, and that was the worst thing for her mama's condition. No mistrustfulness, she'll get Taylor to confess Brooke's allegations. And that means Ridge will find out because Steffy wouldn't vacillate to tell him, in malignancy of Taylor's denial that she's trying to get Ridge back. As it was, Ridge had a delicate time persuading Brooke that there was anything really wrong with Taylor at each. What's he going to suppose when he finds out the verity? Ridge wouldn't like what he finds out. Although he may not be all that surprised, Brooke had a veritably negative station when he explained what was going on with Taylor. More specifically, he was perturbed when Brooke came across accusatory. He'll be indeed more worried when he finds out the details of Brooke's allegations. Brooke's battle of Taylor and her allegations of her could have made Taylor veritably ill, just as she, and Chandra had made some progress. When Steffy tells her father that Brooke had gone to defy Taylor about what she saw while poking, he'll get the whole verity out of Taylor. And Brooke may find out she's the bone. That drives Ridge back to Taylor with her nightmare reservations and allegations.